How's it going, guys? We're back and it is snowing like crazy out here. We're hauling that lumber that we picked up in the last video. We are going all the way down into Virginia, but wow, thankfully we're going south and not east because there was like travel restriction bans all over the place. So we just got this truck washed last week, but with this poor weather, it gets caked up real bad real quick. This is a good start of the week. We are shut down for the night. We were just about to leave from getting our truck washed, but we're here in Breezewood, PA. If you're familiar with Breezewood, we have a gnarly intersection over that way. I mean, I love driving through Breezewood though. It's all backed up. Trucks are trying to get onto the turnpike. I mean, I just heard someone honk their horn right there. It seems like everything's being held up here. So we called safety and I explained the situation and I was going to see if they knew maybe what's going on, that sort of thing. And they just said, hey, we know that there's weather coming your way. And so if you're already in a parking spot, stay there, shut her down. We need you upright and safe. So we're gonna call it an early night. The one thing that kind of sucks about that is we only got like 100 miles out, not even. So that's great. We chipped off some distance, but we still have like 5 hours or 5.5 hours of driving to go. This delivery is for 9 a.m. tomorrow, which obviously is not gonna be a thing anymore. The thing that's annoying about this is like, if it was this bad when I was at home, I would not have left in the first place and I'd have another night at home. You hit that blue button as well. We just got our truck washed last night, but she's filthy. We're doing another load check right now. Lights are all dusted up. Let's clean those off real quick. The roads today, as you can tell, are so much better. It's unfortunate that we had to come to a stop last night because we could have been parked up and unloaded by now already. All right, one successful load check for today. That'll be the last load check for this load before we get it off of our trailer. And hopefully those tarps roll up nice and easy, but we'll see. Truck back into a spot over here. We're gonna hang out for a little bit. We just delivered our lumber. We were a little late because of the weather yesterday, but man, you couldn't even tell by the look of it out here that it was bad weather yesterday. Well, we are back. A lot has happened since I last recorded. Last night was a fun one. We had like 8 other TMC drivers at the same place. One of them got stuck, so we got all these big old TMC crew helping the one guy get unstuck. It was a long night, but it was fun. Yesterday in general was pretty long for me because the place that we picked this lumber up from took forever. We got there at like 5:30 in the afternoon, but they didn't actually get to loading us until like 10:30 in the evening. And I was already in bed sleeping. And it was cold last night, like -2 degrees. So I got to tarp this entire thing out in the cold. But the temperature this morning, much nicer. Don't forget to hit the like button, smash that subscribe button. I'm just being silly. No, thanks for the 2 months, Jeremy. Appreciate you. I'm just streaming. There's still a couple bungees up there on the front underneath the flap we need to take off. Then we can take these tarps off too. We'll pull them off on that side so we can have a better time pulling it up. Might be a bungee on the other side.
There is.
action, but if you're a fellow TMC guy, you know exactly where we are. We're at the Grove.
Just want to share that we got here at 1:24 this afternoon and they're just now loading us at 5:34.
We've had a long week. It's been kind of hectic out here, mostly because it seems like half the places that we go to pick up from, they're just really slow to get to us, whether it be they have a long line of people, several other TMC drivers need to be loaded up and whatnot. So it feels like most of this week we've been playing catch up. But today we have an awesome 2-day run. Picked up this load from a little place called Silver Grove, Kentucky, south of Cincinnati. We're gonna take this bad boy all the way to Omaha, Nebraska. Here she is. Just a little bit of drywall. Delivering this to this Lowe's. We just wrapped her up. We're on our last step now. We just yanked this plastic off. And this week we're actually spending the weekend in at our main terminal in Des Moines, Iowa. That's where we'll be hanging out this weekend. Still not sure what we're gonna be picking up. Just happy to be getting unloaded here nice and early in the morning. 7 a.m. they said. It's 7 a.m. So it's been a fun week so far. Definitely very busy. A lot of late nights, long days, early mornings. But that's kind of like the difference between being a solo driver and a team driver. I do have a trainee with me this week. Haven't really talked about much. Haven't really been talking much at all in this vlog. Not even sure if I have enough footage for a vlog. Training definitely takes the priority out here versus over this hobby of mine. Looks like they're unloading me. They need my help. Need the paperwork? He's not unloading me. He's loading that guy. He tricked me. We are going to pick up our take-home load. We're spending the weekend in Des Moines, Iowa. So before we go there, we're actually going to a place called Sioux City in Southbridge. That's not going to focus, but oh well. Once we get done for tonight, we should get there around probably noon or whatever. Do all our work around noonish and hit the road. Done with our day really early in the evening. That's it. Hey, this is Michael again.
So, on that road is where your trailer would be.
Only straps, right. No chains or something?
No chains.
Okay. Okay.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Goodbye.
I've never hauled something like this before, so this will be a lot of fun. Just throw a bunch of straps over the top, but then, again, the only question I have is this: what's going to stop it from sliding forward if we stop? 1 second. Giant plane going overhead. Yeah, I'm calling safety right now just to verify how we're going to secure this properly.
TMC safety.
I was looking for some tips before I roll on out. X-chain? Okay, got it. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
No problem, man. You be careful.
You too. Bye. So we can clearly see that there's nothing touching. The landing gear is supporting the trailer, and we have our glad hands disconnected. It's free. Man, that's so cool. Up of an angle. Checking our paperwork, making sure it is the correct one. Coming out here is just a lot of fun. My region is over towards PA, but when I'm a runner and I stay out for a week, it's just fun to get out of my region, come out here to the Midwest. So we're gonna go to our main terminal in Des Moines, Iowa, and this load delivers nice and early Monday morning back in Ohio. So we're not gonna be able to stay out here in the Midwest for too long. I was hoping maybe hang out here for the better part of the first half of next week, but it looks like my fleet manager's sending me back towards closer to home. We made it to the main terminal here in Des Moines, Iowa. It was a pretty pretty easy drive. Of course, it'd be on a Friday that I am not getting home, that I get done by 5 o'clock. This week has been, not only has it been long, as I've already said a few times now, but the stark contrast from the last day of this week and the first day of this week. Monday was an absolute snowstorm. It was cold. Now, today, not only are we no longer in the single digits, but we're back almost hit 50 degrees. I'm not sure how this video is gonna look, but again, I'm doing this for myself, so why do I care? It's just a little vlog. It's a little personal project, a little personal hobby. This is actually our appearance shop right there. Those 3 doors right beside where we're getting our truck washed, that can hold 6 bobtailed trucks. And I usually, once I'm here, I usually like to take advantage of that. I like to take my truck over there and just sweep her up in here. It's wrapping up cleaning my truck. Just restocking on some paper towels here. Go ahead and put those beneath my bunk. She's looking so much cleaner. Even just like the floor itself, already looking so much better. Oh, we made it to our delivery. Funniest thing about this load, where we delivered it to, a place called Hicksville, Ohio. I don't know why, it's just really funny to me. Like they're really leaning into this whole country bumpkin thing, but nah, it's very chill out here, very nice. They unload early, it's 5 a.m. so we woke up at like 4:15, 4:30, so we had like a half-hour drive, and hopefully this helps us get a good paying load to start the week. We're finally getting out of here. That only took all day to get us loaded. We started our day, as you know, at like 5 in the morning, 4:30, got loaded at 5. Once we got to this place, sat here for what, 3 or 4 hours. Got some nice chill time, but we have a 670-mile drive all the way from Ohio to Connecticut. I'd like to get as far as possible as we can tonight. We'll see. It was so windy that the wind was blowing the porch on over. I'm just glad I wasn't in it when that happened. We just finished checking in, and I guess the guys here were saying that it was almost bad because this load wasn't supposed to be delivered till tomorrow, but I'm not sure what he's talking about because our dispatch notes clearly say the appointment's for today before noon. Maybe there's some sort of miscommunication somewhere. Fun load.